The Minnesota Wild podcast is presented exclusively by Acrisure.
How did your goal, how did that come to mind, that play, kind of going one-handed, and how did it develop to be able to finish that way?
I think Mark and Yakov make a couple nice plays, and by the time I have a control of the puck, it was too close to the goalie, so I think it was really one of not many options, and good thing it worked.
You old enough to remember Peter Forsberg highlights?
Yeah.
One-handed.
I saw his goal in the Olympics. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Is that what you had in mind?
No. Okay. No, not at that moment.
You got a stamp for his in Sweden. It's on a stamp.
I saw that too. Yes. It's a very big stage also. It was in the finals, right?
Yeah.
All that offense yesterday, Vladdy, but to think that, Kirill will get going, Matt will get going, how encouraging is that if you get contributions throughout based on what you guys were able to accomplish yesterday?
I think it's more not about who was able to score yesterday. We have to play better defensively and try to limit their chances. They have obviously a very good team, and we have to keep going on our plan. And, people usually say everything can happen in the playoffs, and it was another thing I would never been part of, but in the end of the day, I said it before, it's important how you react, and I don't think there is such a big difference to lose 9-6 or 0-1. It's down by 1 in the series, and we have a time to get some rest today and get ready for tomorrow.
What is the best way to slow them down, especially because the McKinnons and the Nelsons and the Nakers, they're going to show up in this series too, probably eventually?
I think that in the beginning you have to try to stop giving them easy offense, and there's a game plan which will be provided to us tomorrow, and I don't think I want to talk about it right now, but if we try to play as a unit of 5, help each other, everything is possible.
You guys are really good when you play a heavy game, a forechecking game, like possession in their zone. Like, how much is that something that you still need to continue to do against a team like this, to have the puck more offensively, to keep them off?
I think you have to play like this against any team in the league. If you play hard forecheck and put the puck behind the Ds, play it properly, it's hard to play against. So I think that's what I said, by staying on the plan and work as a unit of 5.
You know how difficult a Stanley Cup run is, but a lot of your teammates haven't played at this stage before. How important do you think it is to understand for them, for everyone, that it only gets harder? That whatever happened in the first round, the second round is going to be harder, and so on.
I mean, from my experience, first round never been easy too. It's hard to say which round are harder, because in the first round everybody is full of emotions. Everybody kind of fresh, and I think most important part is to share the experience that things can go wrong sometimes. How you show up next day, it's what's important. There's no point to feel sad about yesterday. You have to take your lessons and move on, because some series takes longer, some series you play every other day, and if you're not able to get a lessons and move on to the next game with the right mindset, it might be too late.
How was the ice, Vladdy? It looked like there were a couple guys that just kind of fell down on their own. What was the ice surface like?
Usually in the playoffs it's a rare thing when you find the ideal ice, so I think it's both teams in the same situation, but it get a little bit snow, but it's okay.
Kirill was just telling us he's used to shaving every day before games, so the playoff beard is new for him. But do you like that tradition? Obviously, you used to having it go for a few months with your cup wins.
I would shave my mustache sometimes when they will bother me when I'm eating, but I usually don't touch the beard. I think in the last maybe 5-6 years I really have a beard, so I don't really think it's not cool, but it's a good tradition of our sport, and it's kind of respect for all the hard work you've done, and but everybody have different opinions. I know the guys who shaved and still won, so it's not about the beard, I guess.
How do you think Kirill's doing with his beard?
Huh?
How do you think Kaprizov's doing with his?
I didn't pay attention. I have to take a look. I saw something yesterday, so I hope he grows very long this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The best place to go for all your Minnesota Wild audio needs is the official Minnesota Wild podcast presented by Acrisure.
everything Minnesota Wild related, including highlights, press conferences, players, coaches, general managers, and more. It's available on the official Minnesota Wild podcast presented by Acrisure. It's all just a click away at wild.com/podcast.